Today is April 19, 2023. Yesterday at my second job, I took my client to her physical therapy. One of the drug dealers came in, sat down, dressed up, went. The rest of them know better than to be around her. I'll make sure she's okay. I looked over and I thought, oh my God. If he was a cop, he would have came in and mentioned the case and told me what police department he was from. He ended up leaving. See, that's where that one guy said the Ohio drug dealers are mad over this. That agent bringing those other drug dealers here and running this scam. And they're letting people human traffic out of here. Ohio Mafia and Ohio drug dealers, it's weird. They're there if you want their drugs, and the Mafia's there if you want to gamble or prostitutes or something like that. But the regular people, they leave them alone. They do. Yeah. They're looking for that will, too. They had been leaving threats on his life since January. I warned the FBI and I warned the police. There was people with earbuds and mics like that in Walmart, even after my divorce, threatening to knife me and they couldn't get near me, that I still had people around me. See, they're mad. They stole the profits. I'm just a pawn in this big drug gang of one side saying, where I even went up to that casino, that big 6 foot, 350 pound African American man on the phone. That's the one that church tried to have killed. It's not funny why they helped out. And then starts rambling about his that Karen's well. He says he take period for it. And no one will help her. Do we have a man to take care of this? And I walk off real quick. I warned the FBI. They started shooting in Florida 2 days later. And on the news they said it was a drug war thing between Ohio and Florida. They were already threatening them. That agent told on me the night before I called him back. It was verified by an officer. They said Pete came in to the Stark County FBI drug task force. Told him he personally had been on me. He's retired. Him and his men. What should that agent done? Body slammed her. We've been stalking her. We've been watching her every room, including the bathrooms. Whole family, children involved. Oh my God, you got kitty porn. And you dispensed it. We used sodium pentothal on her, and some of the guys had to even beat confessions out. She has marks on her, and she don't know who did it. We broke in and date raped her. And she don't know what's going on. She only knows she's sick, and she got marks she can't explain. And he didn't body slam it. And come get me the hell out of there. That church was trying to kill me and hired this wicked judge that's in human trafficking and hide me. He confessed to stalking, assault with a deadly weapon, attempt to murder, kidnapping, sex trafficking of selling videos, naked videos of people, kiddie porn, obtaining and dispensing it, human trafficking. They said they were letting that weird Steve rape me under drugs. So I wouldn't remember I just had marks. I made love to Dave all the time. Would they like to wake up with bruises, hand marks on their arms that are bigger than theirs, thinking I squeezed myself? Don't match up. What on earth? Why am I not waking up if he's feeding me? And why am I getting so sick? What's wrong with me? I went to the doctor. I had extra dandruff on my hair, and I had bruises. She thought I was anemic. She told me go out and buy B2 or B12. Maybe it'd help that I went through so easy. Here I've been being drugged up all summer. And he didn't arrest him for coming in a drug task force and then confessing that he was doing that to me. They were laughing last Saturday at Maslin. This is exactly what's going on. They went in and told on themselves they were stalking her and drugging her up before. They also photoshopped shower scenes. And they gave me date rape drugs that you sleepwalk and you do what you're told. And they altered all their tapes on me. They're stalking tapes of a personal human trafficking judge that's retired, that has no authority. He knew he couldn't even look at it. That I was framed. But instead, he decided to talk. He knew Dave before the case. They've been talking about that too. Went up and told the churches. So Dave could confront me before I even call him back. Him and Pete and Dave were in this together. They said that, where I tried to tell them what happened at Huntington Bank. The guy threatened to knife me at by the ATM. And I got away from him and turned my cart into the bank. He's like, was there a camera above you? I don't know. You don't know? I'll arrest you. Either say you're lying or I'll put you in jail. I did know. He knew I'd been drugged up. And I'm like, I don't know. I tried to get away from him. The normal me would have hung up on him and reported him. The drugged up Karen did what she was told. I'm like, I don't know. Then say you're lying or else. I'll put you in jail. Fine, whatever. No coerced confession is admissible. Badger Laws, Department of Justice 1729. He goes to jail 5 to 20 years for obstructing justice and tampering with evidence. That was the main serial killer for the Detroit boys. He let him get away. They've taken over 3 just in this area. They had 35 tied up and gagged in a railroad car. And got him out. And hard telling him the amount of people are gone from this area because of him. He purposely let him get away. Pizza Hut lady getting paid to watch me. Banker screaming at me. See them together. They were on the camera of the bank, and I looked up Ravenna Giant Eagle. There's cameras all along the front. He would have had them. He knew that. Made me beg for my life. List me informant for life for working this case. Diplomatic immunity. And $5,000 a month. But if you tell someone else you're crazy, no one can help you. He can't put a gag order on me, and he's not a judge, and he can't list me crazy. He's not a psychiatrist. He was bullying me to stay quiet. They said he stole the money on the first day, December 2nd, 22, Wendy's Alliance. They were in there talking. It's that one guy stealing from the case. It's the first day. He stole the money. He had already told on me at the night before to that churches, to Apostolic Church of Barberton, Paul Paymer, verified by an officer that didn't tell on him. He was the one up there. He already knew Dave, and he was in it with him. Instead of doing his sworn duty, he did. I bet I'm not his only victim. If they go through his files, I'm not the only one he defrauded. It does take a special kind of animal to sell out victims that the people are trying to kill, and they're supposed to protect. Do you know I told him about a guy coming up to me and staring at me like a dead animal and went, what a shame, in Walmart. He had people looking for him. He didn't want the threat to knife guy. He had tried to kidnap me and try to carjack me. He's a mean human trafficker, kidnapper, that's why. The what a shame guy is probably just a freak. Had people looking for him. The investigators grabbed a 5'5", black-haired, dark-eyed guy. Those two are like 5'10" to 6 foot tall. What part of he didn't even meet the description? He yelled at me in front of people in Walmart. I don't know nothing about no what a shame. Dave and I are walking around Walmart, and all of a sudden this little 5'5" guy with black hair and dark eyes walked by me. All of a sudden all these people surround him. I'm like, oh my God, wrong guy. He don't even meet the description. He he's in the front of the store before I leave. I don't know nothing about no water shame, and he's yelling at me. See what I mean? Will was playing this case so they'd get away with this. There's over 200 human traffickers and drug traffickers here the first month, including Henry Maffei and the Detroit boys, the Kingsmen from Texas. There was California, Washington State, North Carolina, Georgia. The New York gangs were here. Pennsylvania. You want to keep going? I had over a 2-mile-long brigade of human traffickers and drug traders. And he let them get away on purpose. And they were breaking in and hurting me in protected custody with legal monitors after September 27th, 18. Actually, the 28th, because the cop had to talk today about the threats on my life. It's the only thing illegal. I mean, actually illegal that he actually did. Listed me informant with diplomatic immunity, money. And then had an officer talk to David and agreed to protect me with the money and diplomatic immunity. He actually opened a real case. And they have these people dead to rights. Drug dealers, human traffickers breaking in and hurting me. I'm hurt on all kinds of levels. Human traffic, rape, tortured, bashed in the back of the skull, almost murdered, almost shot driving. Huh? And like they told Dave where they broke in the wrong house, and one of the guys that would watch me, she's up to something. We've seen her through a monitor. He said that figures. Can't watch his own cameras. And then Will sold the login by Thanksgiving of 18, and it became public knowledge. This horrible, heinous crime. And he didn't arrest Pete. He's an accessory to all these crimes. Am I in trouble? No. What would a sitting judge actually do to all these people? I want you to think about that. Because your own personal home stalking videos, you can alter them. And the drug dealers have come in and confessed of shower scenes in the other room and drugged and told to say stuff with it, date rape drugs. I'm going to upload this.